What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the previous episode, well, we woke up here on Koholint Island after a shipwreck, got our sword and shield, and basically we're told that if we want to leave, we need to wake the windfish, whatever that thing is. So in this episode, well, we're going to make our way over to the first dungeon of the game, Tail Cave. Our talking owl buddy from the previous video made mention of that, and, well, I think it's time we check it out. I know, it's still early on in the game, but Link's Awakening waits for no one. Thankfully, we did get the key to enter this area from the mysterious forest in the last video, so we can easily unlock the entrance just like so. And yeah, I guess there's a little more pomp and circumstance to this than how it was back in the Game Boy days, but I do appreciate the extra flavoring they sprinkled on. It's like seasoning a fine steak. You know what I mean? Because I have no idea what I mean. I'm just like talking out of my head right now. Alright, here we are, level 1, Tail Cave. Yeah, back in the day they called like dungeons levels. Not really sure why they did that, but they did. So, these first few dungeons are pretty quick. We're probably not going to spend a whole lot of time here. In fact, we might even make our way to the entrance of the second dungeon before the end of this video. We'll see. Alright, so right off the bat, wow, we actually got ourselves a Guardian Acorn. Nice. I'll take some bonus defense. Not bad. Inside this chest, though, we have ourselves the compass. Now, the compass is actually pretty cool in this game because not only does it show you the location of the boss and the chests, it'll actually emit a tone if there is a key currently hidden in the same room that you're in, which is really cool. Like, that's a feature I kind of wish the compass kept throughout the years. I don't know why they removed it after this game, considering the compass never really had a lot going for it, but being able to alert you of secrets is definitely something that I think should be a feature of the compass. And yeah, that tone that you just heard definitely did alert us to the fact that there's a key in this room, and wouldn't you know it, there's a hidden chest, so I wonder what's inside. Yeah, a lot of the puzzles early on aren't going to be too cryptic, so you don't gotta put on your thinking cap just yet, fellas. You can leave it off. Anyways, over here, I believe this is actually a completely optional room. There's like no reason to come in here. However, I did just want to check this out in case maybe they did change something on the remake. Like I said, I'm actually not aware of all of the changes they made yet, so we're going to sort of play this a little bit safe and check every single nook and cranny for any changes and secrets that they may have hidden or added in. Hopefully they didn't add like too many new things in. I don't think they did, but I'd rather play it safe now until like I know, which I'm sure later on I'll do like more research once we have more information. I'll figure out what they did and didn't change from the original in this game. Right now, I'm basically playing this off of my knowledge from the original game, so that's sort of why I know a little bit about what's going on. And dang, we are getting super lucky with all these Guardian Acorns. Like, they're all over the place in this dungeon. But hey, you know what? I ain't complaining. I'll take the reduced damage. Thank you very much. Oh, that actually does do a quarter heart of damage. Hey, that's interesting. I don't think they did quarter hearts of damage in the original. I think it was only half hearts. Alright, so these enemies. I hate these guys. Yeah, the gimmick with them is that like you want to stun them all on the same suit. So if you mess it up, you kind of have to reset the room. If you're lucky, you can do it in like one spin attack. They'll all sort of line up for you. But if not, yeah, you have to do it one by one. And it takes kind of forever. They're really annoying. But once you do sort of stun them all on the same suit, something good happens, like a chest will appear. So inside, we have a stone beak. This is actually part of another hint system, so yeah, if we put that stone beak into this statue, turn aside the spined ones with a shield. It'll give you a hint. Not really sure what that means right now, but that'll become very apparent to us later on. I do have to say, Link's Awakening, for being an old school Zelda title, is very, very accessible, so I don't know if I would say, like, it's a good place to start if you've never played a Zelda game, but it does have a lot of things that make it easy to play, I guess you could say. Alright, another small key. Very nice, very nice. I do like how they, sort of put the keys in the upper left-hand corner so you know how many you have. And, yeah, there's a chest over there that we can't get just yet. Oh, by the way, down underneath me where those, like, purple crystals are, that actually leads back to that optional room, so not gonna bother going in there. Instead, we'll open up this chest and get ourselves, hey, 20 rupees. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we're making pretty good progress. Over here is actually a cracked wall. Again, can't do anything with that right now, unfortunately, so we will be back later. I did say there was going to be backtracking, did I not? Alright, well, let's head up here and keep making our way through this dungeon. Like I said, this very first dungeon, not too difficult. It's pretty linear. You can really only go in one direction at one time, so you can't really get lost. And get off me! Jeez, man. Yeah, these guys are kind of funny. If they do latch onto you, just like spin around a couple of times and they'll fly off, and then you can just kill them normally. Alright, so over here, all I have to do is push this block in to complete the pattern, and that will unlock the door. I believe that stone owl will actually tell you to do that if, like, you couldn't figure it out for yourself. Now, here's where that tip comes into play. What you want to do is, run to these guys with your shield out. It'll knock them over. Then you can easily just take them out with your sword normally, and that reveals a path that goes underground. Now, here's one of the coolest things about Link's Awakening. Yeah, it turns into a side-scroller, and there's Goombas from Mario. You can actually jump on them too, which is kind of cool. Now, if you do jump on them, they will always spawn hearts. So it's actually a pretty good way to get some extra HP if you need it in a pinch. Just fall on top of a Goomba, you'll always get a heart. Otherwise, you can just slash at them with your sword and kill them normally if you don't want to jump on top of them. Alright, up there's actually a 3 heart. We can't get that, though, because, well, we can't reach it. However, inside this chest, we're going to get the item from this dungeon, which is Rock's Feather. A very weird first item, if you ask me, but I'll take it. So let's go ahead and equip that real quick, and now, well, we can jump. So that makes getting past traps easier. We can reach items that are flying, and of course we can jump across gaps in like these short 2D segments. So overall it just gives us like another movement option and makes the game a little bit more fun. Now, believe it or not, we're actually almost done with this first dungeon already. I mean, I did say it was kind of short, so not surprising, but we did sort of speed through this a lot faster than I thought we were going to, and wow, another Guardian Acorn already. You know, these things are really useful. Like, you can't really tell now since we're at the very beginning of the game and there's really not a whole lot going on, but like, later on, if we find these things in a dungeon, like, it makes some of the rooms way easier. So I'm kind of glad that the spawn rate seems to be relatively high. I don't remember it being that high on the original Game Boy version, but that could just be like my bad luck or my bad memory. Not really sure. Alright, inside this chest we got ourselves the Nightmare Key. That's essentially the big key or the boss key of this game. They call it the Nightmare Key because, you know, like, I guess dreams and sleeping is sort of like the theme of this game. You know, the windfish is sleeping. We gotta wake him up, and we do that by fighting the nightmares, I guess. It's theming, whatever, it's cool. Don't think about it, okay? Anyways, so now that we do have this key and we have Rock's Feather, we can actually make our way to the area over to the right. And haha, you fell in the hole. What a loser. Anyways, in this room we got ourselves the mid-boss. Yeah, that's right. Even Game Boy games had mid-bosses. I have no idea what this thing is supposed to be. It's not related to like any other Zelda enemy, but yeah, killing it's pretty easy. Just like jump over the spike thing, slash at it with your sword a couple of times. That's really all there is to it. Like, it's a pretty simplistic boss. You really shouldn't get hurt too much as long as he doesn't jump on top of you. But just like that, he is down for the count, and he gives us a nice little fairy. Get over there. There we go. And this portal in the center here will actually take you back to the beginning of the dungeon, which is pretty dang nice. It's pretty typical for like 2D Zeldas to do that though, so yeah. It might make like certain backtracking elements later on a little bit easier, so just keep those in mind whenever you're going through one of these levels. Anyways, right through here is, whoa, nice try. Oh, it actually did get me. Well, that kind of stinks. I was about to say nice try, game, but I guess you got me. You win this round. Oh wow, they actually kept those. Yeah, I wanted to come down here because well, yeah, there's dead bodies down here. I did kind of want to see, like, if they would have removed those or not. Glad to see they kept them intact. That's a nice omen of things to come. We're actually right in front of the boss door, so yeah, I guess those are just failed adventurers. Kind of dark if you think about it. Anyways, though, hopefully we don't end up like one of those failed adventurers, because, well, we're about to fight the boss. Buzz, outsider. They actually did change the boss arena just a little bit from the Game Boy one, but here we go. It's Muldaur, baby. If you fought Muldaur before, it's essentially the same fight. The only difference is that, oh, okay, so you can only hit him whenever, like, his little tail bud thing is showing. That's actually new. And holy crap, he does a heart of damage. That is crazy. I need to be a little bit careful here. I might actually die to Muldaur. That would be kind of... Actually, I wouldn't really be that ashamed since, like, it is kind of a hard boss for the first dungeon. And wow, that actually hit me. All right, fine. I died. I get it. I'll be right back. All right, let's try this again, Muldaur. I'm not going to be focusing on the changes of this room or anything like that. Instead, it's just you and me, buddy. I think, like, the game designers originally wanted you to use, like, Rock's Feather to jump over him, but I really don't see how that would be beneficial in this fight. Maybe you could use it to avoid a little bit of damage. Oh, man, I have one heart again. Bro, I better not die to Muldaur twice. That would be just completely shameful. Oh, okay, that works. Wait, does Spin Attack do extra damage? How many hits was that? Was that 3? I think that was only 3, unless I miscounted, because I know he does take 4 damage to completely kill, so maybe Spin Attack does too. Either way, we got ourselves another heart container. Thank goodness. Now, here's the thing, right? That boss was pretty difficult. The rest of them are going to be a lot easier. Once you get, like, that first heart container, the game's bosses kind of slope downwards in terms of difficulty. But we got the Full Moon Cello. Swamp. A path opens in the blooms. Huh, that's interesting. I think, like, the owl originally said that in Link's Awakening, so it's weird that they sort of just made that like a white screen. Oh, speaking of the owl, never mind, I guess he's in this scene now. Interesting. Hoot, that is an instrument of the sirens. I have to admit, at first I did not believe you were real. That instrument, along with the 7 others in the set, has the power to wake the windfish. You must collect them all. I was instructed to give you directions. Your next goal is north, in Gopanga Swamp. Hoot indeed. Alright, Gopanga Swamp, huh? Where do they get these names, man? They're all sort of weird. But I do gotta say, I like the sound of Gopanga Swamp. Well, now that we're done with the very first dungeon, let's actually go back to town, because there's a couple of things that I would like to do, and... Oh man, these guys are freaking out. What's going on? Hey, buddy, it's serious. Yeah, really serious. Yeah, it is. The Moblins came to the village. Oh no. Yeah, that's right, a whole gang of Moblins. Then, it's for real. They all went to the house. Yeah, that house. And then they did something at Bow Wow's house. It was a really bad scene with the Moblins. So I mean, it might be faster to find out for yourself what happened. You know what? Not a bad idea, inner voice. Oh no, this lady's freaking out too. What happened here? It's terrible. My Bow Wow was dognapped by Moblins. Oh, please, somebody help my poor Bow Wow. Oh, Bow Wow was the name of the chain shop that was out here. That's terrible. No one's gonna dog nap on my watch. But before we go and like fix that problem, what do you say we go fishing? How about some fishing, little buddy? I'll only charge you 10 rupees. Sounds good to me. Okay, here's how you do it. Hold A and release it to cast your line out. The longer you hold it, the farther you'll cast. You can tug on your line by moving the control stick. If you want to reel it in a hurry, keep tapping A real quick. You've got this, little buddy? Yeah, I've got this. Alright, so I actually do want to see how they changed fishing. Oh, surprisingly, not that much. Although, on the Game Boy version, there was actually a big fish in the bottom right, like that little sort of cave area. And that guy had a piece of heart. I think it might be this top fish, because this is like the biggest fish. So hopefully, if there is still a piece of heart here, it's in this fish. I'm actually not too sure. Oh, look how happy he is. You landed a little fish, just like you. It's small, but it has plenty of fight. Let's see, 14.86 inches. Got a dream bigger than that. What? Oh, man. A fish like that's worth 13 rupees. Is there something caught in this fish's mouth? Ooh, wait, is this? Yeah, there we go, a piece of heart. That's exactly what I wanted. So cool, got a piece of heart and 3 rupees. Not bad. I'm done with fishing because, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted from this little mini game. So now that we got that, we're good to go. And I don't think there is anything else that I really want to do here in Maid Village right now. But I do need to go and rescue Bow Wow. So thankfully, Bow Wow is actually on the way to the swamp area. So we'll grab him, then make our way over to the entrance of the next temple. Yeah, already. We do have to cut through the mysterious forest, and thankfully there's actually a few things we can pick up along the way. This game is pretty convenient in like its map layout. There's always going to be something that you can grab along the way to something else usually, so look forward to that. It does encourage exploration, and it's kind of something I like about it. Like, I do enjoy Link's Awakening's map a lot. It's very fun to explore, and like this whole area, Koholint Island, is just super charming, so I don't mind walking around and picking up items here or there. But yeah, now that we have Rock's Feather, we can jump over here and grab another piece of heart. And that should actually give us another heart container. Yeah, there we go. We got 5, baby. Moving up in the world already. Anyways, let's head over here to Telltale Heights, because this is where we're going to find the Maldon Fortress, but more importantly, the Windfish in name only, for it is neither. Actually, never mind, that wasn't important. I thought that was something else. Okay, just ignore that for now then, no big deal. Who is this suspicious looking runt? Okay, boys, let's get rid of him. Yeah, you wish you could, Maldon. You ain't nobody. I can jump right over you now that I got Rock's Feather. You ain't nothing to me. So, oh god, there's so many of them here. Holy moly. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a cracked floor. Good job, me. Good job. But, yeah, if you couldn't tell from the frantic music and amount of crazy enemies in here, this is where the Maldon Hideout is, and, where Bow Wow is being held captive. How could they do that to him? You must be an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow to rescue the mutt. You came here to get me, but it is I who will get you. Yeah, I don't know about that, buddy. Also, imagine if Madame Meow Meow could just, like, hire an assassin. I mean, she must be absolutely loaded if she has that kind of reputation. Anyways, yeah, here's what this guy's, like, gimmick is. He'll run to the wall, and then he'll stun himself. That's when you can actually deal damage to him. Oh, man, he actually did hit me with that spear. So, oh, okay. I didn't realize you could stop yourself mid-run. That's interesting. Come on, buddy. There we go. And yeah, after a couple of hits, he goes down pretty easy. Not too hard. And hey, a fairy. You know what? I will take that. Cool. And, there's Bow Wow. So he's ready to be rescued. I think we just have to... Oh, I guess it's not... Oh, there we go. We have to check the rock this time, not push it. But hooray, we tamed Bow Wow, or rather saved him, but we kind of did tame him as well, because now he's going to follow us around and be our friend. And I like having, like, Bow Wow follow us around. It's really fun. Plus, like, when you jump, he follows you. I don't know, I think it's, like, really enjoyable just having some extra company on our adventure. Plus, Bow Wow ain't just for looks, my friend. Oh, no. He's a fearsome beast, like the game said. He can deal some damage. It's pretty awesome. What do you want, man? Hoot, that is a fearsome-looking animal you have there. Do not forget, the next instrument is in Gopanga Swamp. Yeah, I know, man. Relax. I'm actually heading over to Gopanga Swamp right now. And the reason we got Bow Wow before doing that is because we actually need Bow Wow to open up the entrance to the level 2 dungeon. So it's a good thing that he just happened to get dog-napped when it was convenient for us. And yeah, look at that, man. Bow Wow will actually attack enemies that you're currently engaged in combat with, which is really, really cool. So honestly, if I could keep him with us for like the entire adventure, I totally would. I love this little guy, but sadly at some point, we do gotta take him home. And wow, he just ate that guy. Ooh, all right. I think Bow Wow thinks there's a secret here. We'll have to make mental note of that for later on, because sadly there's really nothing we can do about that right now, but I'll keep that on my memory bank. Thanks, Bow Wow. And here we are in Gopanga Swamp. Oh wait, those guys are new. Oh, they do damage. Okay, so let's try and avoid them then. I don't know why I thought those guys would be like friendly NPCs, but no, they are bad. And Bow Wow, can you, there you go, buddy. See, that's the only problem with Bow Wow. You never know, like, when he's actually going to attack. And we need him to actually get rid of all these flower things. And there's a piece of power. I actually didn't even see that there. I'll take it, I guess. Inside this chest, though, more importantly, is 50 rupees. Thank you very much. But, yeah, as I was saying, Bow Wow is, like, the only thing that can currently get rid of these weird flower things, which is why we actually needed him to gain entrance to the level 2 dungeon. But I wish like there was a way to sort of control like when and what he attacked, but he does a pretty good job otherwise. Alright, let's get that heart, because yeah, we're pretty low on HP. Anyways, right there is the entrance to the level 2 dungeon, but I think that's actually a good place to end off this video. So, if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.